Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Mew from Pokemon. So we're going to start at the top of the head, starting with the left eye. We're going to draw the curve for the front edge of the eye. So starting at the very top, we're going to curve down towards the inside of the eye. Let's take that and flip it over and draw the same thing on the right side. Starting from the bottom, we're going to leave a gap along the middle. We're going to curve up towards the right. From here we're going to curve down the outer part of the eyelid. So from the top on the left, we'll curve down and sort of bow it out. Same thing on the right side. So starting on the top, curving down. Now you see that I've left the sides here a little bit higher than the centers because we're going to curve down into the middle there. So starting on the left, we'll curve down and just scoop it back up towards the center. Do the same thing on the right, starting from the inside and curving towards the outside. So it's almost like a little triangle on either side here. Let's draw the pupils. From the top, along this line, we're going to curve down to the bottom line here. So it's almost like if you imagine a big circle behind inside that eye. At the very top left, we're going to draw a circle for the highlight. Let's draw the same thing but flipped over on the right side. So starting from the top, we'll curve in the opposite direction, curving down. And on the top here, we're going to draw that same highlight circle. From here, let's draw in the mouth, so the chin area. So starting underneath the left eye, we're going to curve down towards the chin, right about here, and back up on the right side. Starting down here, we'll curve down and curve up on the right side. Now we want to draw the cheeks. So the cheeks aren't rounded. They're actually got a little bit of an angle coming in. So starting on the left side of the eye here, just up here, we're going to curve around that same contour as that eye. So starting up here, we'll curve around. Now from here, we're going to turn in and tuck underneath this chin. But it's not a hard turn, it's going to be rounded along the chin here, or the jaw. Just coming in like that. Same thing on the right side. So starting just up on the side of the eye, we'll curve and round out the side of the head. And then we're going to curve the jaw and come right in underneath that chin, just like so. From here, we're going to imagine this curve coming around the top of the head. So if you imagine this curve, making almost a complete half circle, we're going to leave gaps on either end and just complete the top of the head, kind of like that. And then this gives us room to add in the ears. So with a slight overlap on the bottom, we're going to curve up to a point, and we'll curve and round that out to the top. So there's overlaps on both sides, top and bottom. Do the same thing on the right side here. So curving up to a point, and rounding that out and curving in on the right side there. Okay, let's draw in the little wrinkles which look like eyebrows, but they're actually sort of like brow lines. So they just kind of curve on both sides like this, coming down. From here, let's get into the body. So the body's almost like a pear shape, but it's got some arms that stick out on either side here. Very simple arms. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn the body a little bit this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to overlap this side of the body on top of this arm, but we're going to overlap the arm on this side. So starting underneath the eye, right here, we'll leave a little gap here. I'm going to curve out, and then just round out about halfway. So coming in halfway, the other half, we're going to draw in the leg on top here. Let's draw on this arm. So just underneath this chin, we'll curve out towards the left side. It's got 3 fingers, so what we're going to do from this point is curve in, we'll do another hump, and then we'll do a 3rd finger like this. From here, we're going to take that and just curve in behind that body there. Now we're going to take that arm, we're going to flip it over on the right side, but the arm is going to be overlapping on top of the body, so we'll draw the arm in first. So same side, up here, we curve down right towards the fingertips. We're going to curve and round out 1 finger, 2, and then 3. Now we're going to pull that right into the body here, with a curve, just like this. From here, we're going to round out this side of the leg, but the leg is actually on top of the body here. So what we're going to do is we're going to curve this all the way around this way. So starting underneath this arm, right about here, we curve out, just like we did on the left side, and we're going to come down even further than we have on this side here, because this leg is going to turn up and over. Now we can go in and just close this gap right at the bottom here. Now this is the front leg on the right side. Now we're going to have the foot just tucked in behind, almost like it's running. So from here, right underneath this knee, we'll curve down to the bottom of the foot. We're going to round this out, just come out wide, and then we're going to come back in and then come straight up. So you can see it's a little bit of a curve like this. For the toes, we're just going to split this into 3 by drawing 2 lines. So curve going up, moving over, and curving another line there. Let's draw the leg on the back side here. So this leg is going to be pushed back. So starting up here, we're going to draw that same thigh tucked in behind the body. So right about here, curve out, and we're just going to tuck this in behind the body like that. Now we're going to take that foot and just draw it flipped over but pushed up behind the body here. Starting at the front of the foot, we'll curve out and come down. And we take that, round it out, and curve right back up underneath that body. Same thing we did with the toes. We'll start at the bottom, curving up for one toe, and curving up for the second split. From here, let's draw on the tail, the final step. We'll go and put the tail somewhere around here. We're going to do an S curve all the way around the body, behind the body here. So we start with the upper part, the inside. Starting right here beside the leg, we're going to curve around and come in behind that arm. From here, we're going to imagine this coming back this way. So we're going to curve this all the way around to the tip. So right about here. So if this is the inside, it's going to curve around like this, around the head, all the way around the head, and just back out like that. Now what we want to do is we want to create that little paddle, the tail paddle. So it's rounded at the tip, like that. We're going to bring this all the way back to about here. Now this is going to define the thickness of the tail. So from here, I'm just going to curve out and bring that right into that point. Now all we have to do is trace the same contour all the way around on the right side of this line, all the way back. Starting at the top, just want to try to keep this consistently the same width, all the way around. Just take your time, going back behind the body. And now because this line is on top of this line, it's going to have to be on top of this line in the back here. So right about here, I'm going to continue this on all the way around and tuck that in behind the body there. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Mew from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and make sure you check out our Pokemon playlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.